Oh, it's been a long rainy season. Well, it wasn't really horrifying. December was pretty bad. It was gray and cool and windy and rainy almost the entire month. But we're getting some gorgeous weather now, so it's back to it. They just delivered a lot of new plants. So we'll take a little tour. Some bushes, hydrangeas. These are hanging flowers. We're going to put them above the one balcony and let them drape over and start to fall. I got some grasses and can't remember what those are called, but they got those beautiful tall spiky flowers that come up. And we got a new giant tree, and that's wood fill, wood chips. It's good for the soil, good for planting. But this tree, once it's untied and spreads out, it's pretty ginormous. It's not tall, but it's fat, and it will grow very nicely. And it's gonna go, that big tree is gonna go right here where this current tree is. I can't remember what that is. My wife knows. It's a fruit tree, so we'll move that, and the big one will go right in that space there, and it'll grow tall and wide and not long. And then eventually we'll put a bench or some seating area under it. Okay, what else do we got? We got a lot of shit already landscaped, as you know. And now that the sun is back and hitting it, it's starting to sprout a little bit more. The last couple months have been little to very little sunshine. So anyways, let's see, what else do we got? Don't ask me names. Some more plants here. More here. We've got a couple more hydrangeas. This is an indoor plant. We got this really cool 3-color paper flower tree. That thing's awesome. And that will grow significantly tall, not too crazy, but beautiful color. Really add a nice dash of color to the place. Yeah, I think that's it. You can see my wife's got her little circle of plants with roses in the center and in other areas, so you can see some of them have bloomed. Very nice, very nice. Nice little section of plants here, which will grow big and tall. And like I said, yeah, and one other, this one, forgot about this guy. This guy here. I love the leaves on this one. I love the way they sprout out. This will grow tall and wide, and it'll be really nice. We're gonna pot it, and we're gonna put it on the vestibule on the other side of the house, which I'll show you right now. My wife's got beans. I told you about this. These are recycled paint cans from the build that we're using to collect rainwater. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25 gallons of rainwater right there. The one on top is holding my fishing gear, believe it or not. So we've got a lot of trees going already. Young guys. This one is persimmon. Can't remember what that is, but they're coming along. My wife's got some more beans growing in these pots. That's what these bamboo stakes are for. They'll grow up on there. Trees, little trees. I know I've done this before, so I'm just doing the full circle. Some garden beds, built up garden beds there. More plants. Garden. Tree. This tree's doing very well. You come around this side, and I got some bamboo. Now we'll get to that in a second. The hydrangeas, there are some hydrangeas here, as you can see. They're not flowered yet, but they're getting there. They're starting to fill in rather nicely. She's going to stick the mature hydrangeas in here somewhere. And that tree, the one with the big leaves that I told you about, is going to go somewhere back in here. And those purple flowers that I told you drape, they're going in that flower box right there. And then they'll drape down. So that'll be cool. Just got to be careful when you're planting in that flower box up there not to fall. My wife says, I got this. So I'll just stand underneath when she does it in case she does fall so I can catch her. That one, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. And then the bamboo, strands of bamboo. Each strand is individual. So I'll pull them out and I'm going to run them all along the fence line here. And that'll look really nice too. My wife gave me a look because I had a different plan for the bamboo. And she said, no, just put it here along the fence. And of course, she was right. So those are, again, individual pieces. Each one, I'll run them all the way down. And they'll look really nice. And it'll block off a little bit of the fence, which is fine. But they'll grow tall, and they grow tall, but they never grow thick and wide like this bamboo here. Focus, focus, focus. It's focusing on the fence links, but not on the bamboo. Huge, thick bamboo strands back there. These will remain thin and skinny, and it'll add a nice little touch to the walk area here. And then most of the plants that I've shown you, the grasses, the little flowering plants and stuff, that's to fill this space. I've been wanting to fill this space for a long time. The cardboard and bricks were laid down to kill all the weeds underneath. So that's all going to be lifted out now. I'm going to start digging holes and planting the next day or two. We'll get it all in the ground. I'm thinking I will start with the bamboo, however. And so I wanted to give you guys a little update. We got some mums here, which are, are perennial. We'll put them out for the Lunar New Year. And we'll plant those, I think, along the back wall here, out of the way. And then when they die, I don't know if you know about it, just cut them. And then next season, they'll come back.
1, 2, 1. Perfect.
Yeah, nice. Our grass here, as you can see, is coming in. I've said this, it's coming in very well, and it'll really fill out, I think, the rest of the way this in the next few months. Different kind of grass, thicker, more Vietnamese oriented, but it's a nice cover. And then the grass, as you know, back here is just wild. All this grass back here is wild. But it also fills in the space nicely. And it's working out good. These little guys flower. I didn't know it. We've got a lot of frogs back here. So that's cool. These guys will get big too. It's about a 30-minute ride from here to get this pine straw from there's the pine forest, Bobo Pine Forest, which I did a vlog on and I went to. That's when I first discovered these pine needles, and it's like, oh yeah, of course, great garden cover, great weed blocker. You put the cardboard down like you saw in the other spot, which I won't do there, but I did here. Sand on top of the cardboard, and then the pine straw on top of it. No more weeds. There's a few sprout here and there, but those are easily removed. We're a couple of giant rice bags short of pine straw. So we're going to go back and get some more to cover the bare spot. And I'm going to put some more pine straw back here to cover that area near the wall. And probably up front here as well, once the planting is done, put some pine straw in there. My wife's got the little garden going here. There's some wildflowers in here along with some roses. So this is looking really good. Everything's looking great. So this is the fun time coming up to get this shit planted up. And I think we'll be pretty much done at that point. We'll be pretty much finished, so not too bad. All right. Hope you enjoyed the update. And it's time to get to work. Oh, maybe mangoes this year. Later this year. I'm hoping. We'll see.